Coming up on BG24 News, Halloween comes to BGSU a little early.
Plus, a large drug bust in Wood County.
And find out where you can thrift shop on BG's campus.
We'll also take a look at your full Black Swamp weather forecast. Welcome to your Campus and Community Connection.
Live local news starts right now. This is BG24 News, live at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Cody Albers.
And I'm Brooke Ebersole. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Halloween is about a week away, and BGSU is celebrating with spooky events. In just a few hours, students can check out the Monster Mash at BGSU's Perry Fieldhouse.
And last night, one room in the Bowen Thompson Student Union at BGSU was given the spooky trick-or-treatment. Reporter Kayla Shadler says it was an opportunity to bring Halloween and history together.
Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what it took to transform a typical room in the Bowen Thompson Student Union into a scary house of horror. A group of students from an event planning class created a haunted house for brave visitors. The small group of 6 started planning the haunted house at the start of the school year.
We've been working really hard, and we also have about 15 characters, all from all around Ohio, some of them from Dayton and Fenley area. So we're really excited about that.
The group was excited to bring a professional makeup artist in from a local Halloween store. Student Logan Funchin was surprised by the authentic characters.
A little girl that you find out when you get closer is an actual little girl.
The spooky surprises went beyond the union and into the grave. After the haunted house, visitors could tour the outside of the Oak Grove Cemetery. Student organizers say campus has a haunting history.
It's going to focus on a lot of the death and things that have happened, and we're going to tell the ghost stories.
The group hopes the spooky event will continue to haunt BG for years to come. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Kayla Shadler.
Another group from the same tourism class is holding a spooky event tonight at the Perry Fieldhouse. Wear your Halloween costume and enjoy free cornhole, pumpkin painting, and even some zombie Zumba. The Monster Mash Halloween Bash runs from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m.
BGSU's theater department opens Night of the Living Dead tonight. This play is based off the iconic 1968 horror film Night of the Living Dead. The zombies will be performing in the Thomas B. and Kathleen M. Donnell Theater in the Wolf Center for the Arts. The show runs tonight through Saturday night at 8 p.m. You can also watch on Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. All seats are $15 and can be purchased at the box office, or you can log on to bgsu.edu.
A biology professor is set to speak at BGSU about Northwest Ohio's water quality. Dr. George Boulerian will talk about his research on Lake Erie's toxic algae boom. Back in August, that boom led to the city of Toledo's water ban. This meant nearly 500,000 people in our region could not drink their tap water. If you want to check it out, the talk takes place tomorrow from 5 to 6 in the Bowen Thompson Student Union.
BGSU is working with the City of Bowling Green to determine future land use. Monday night, the City Council approved a new plan for land use around BG. That plan will focus on improving the northeast and southeast sub-areas as well as downtown. The university will play a major role in these decisions. The goal is to have young professionals revitalize the city.
You can finally stop borrowing that jacket from your hallmate and buy it. The Office of Sustainability brought a thrift shop to Harshman. Reporter Alan Hunt says it's environmentally friendly to thrift on campus.
As a part of No Impact Week, sponsored by the Office of Campus Sustainability, a thrift sale returned in BG. The 2-day event that took place in the Harshman Community Room offered a variety of items for sale, ranging from clothing to dorm items to sporting goods, many of which were on sale for $1. The selection, combined with low prices, is a college student's dream.
As a poor college student, it's wonderful that I can come here and trade in clothes that I wore last semester and get some new clothes without having to spend any money.
Organizer Dr. Nick Hennessy says he thinks the success of the sale comes from word of mouth.
I think people come here, see all the stuff that we've got, great bargains they can get, and then maybe they run home and tell their friends.
While the sale helps students on a tight budget, Hennessy says it also plays a part in helping the environment.
So this is one of many events during No Impact Week to try and teach people a little bit about reuse.
Buying reused items might offer more options than you think. Organizer Eden Schurer says students throw away items you may be shopping for.
So many people at the end of the year will move out of their dorms and they throw away a lot of stuff, and I think that there's a lot of people who would like to use that stuff or could find a purpose for it.
Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Alan Hunt.
If you missed the thrift sale and want to get rid of some clutter, you can drop off your donations to Bowling Green's Goodwill on the 1000 block of North Main Street. Well, Kaylee Hodge joined us at the desk for a first look at weather.
What are we looking at for this weekend, Kaylee?
Well, guys, I'm really happy to report a lot of that gloomy, cloudy skies we've been seeing in our area lately are out. We've got a lot of sunshine coming in for this weekend. We're current look at our temperature right now. It's at 56 degrees. Again, sunny skies, and we're going to have a lot more of that on our way for this weekend.
So then it looks like a good weekend to get back outside?
Get outside, enjoy that fall weather. Those trees are beautiful right now.
I'm so excited to take pictures outside.
Oh my gosh, pumpkin, pie, everything fall. I'm ready.
Thanks, Kaylee. 2 people face charges after a drug bust in Wood County. It happened last Thursday on the Ohio Turnpike. The Ohio State Highway Patrol says troopers pulled over 2 vehicles. Troopers found 260 pounds of marijuana worth more than $1 million. Tiffany Samuels and Santos Romero face up to 16 years in prison.
Coming up after the break, self-defense classes are being held near campus. Find out how you can defend yourself.
Plus, more road construction is coming to Bowling Green. Find out how it will affect your weekend commute. Leaving Bowling Green this weekend? You could run into some delays. The Ohio Department of Transportation says from 9 until noon tomorrow, there will be lane restrictions on eastbound Wooster Street at I-75. Construction crews will be paving the roads. On Saturday starting at 8 through Sunday at 6 p.m., eastbound Wooster Street at I-75 will be closed for testing of those repairs. All work is weather permitting.
Penta Career Center students are teaming up with the Habitat for Humanity of Wood County. They are building an energy-efficient home for a local family. A ceremony was held at the building site last week to raise money for the project. The construction began in early September and is expected to wrap up next spring.
Wood County is working to pass a 10-year, $1.6 million levy. This levy will support alcohol, drug addiction, and the mental health service boards. The levy is not a new tax or tax increase, and it was last passed in 2004. The levy generates about $4.3 million annually. The funds are used for prevention, treatment, recovery, and support services for Wood County residents.
Some Wood County veterans will soon be paying less on their real estate taxes. According to the Sentinel Tribune, the reduction will benefit veterans with disabilities. There is no income requirement for this new benefit. Veterans who qualify must submit written confirmations to the Auditor's Office from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. If you have any questions, call the Wood County Auditor's Office.
Back to campus news, the United Karate System Club is giving free self-defense lessons to BG students. Students can go to St. Thomas More University's parish on Thurston Avenue to learn self-defense techniques. Students can learn from instructors who apply the fundamentals of karate to self-defense. Their goal is to empower students to feel more prepared in the event of an attack. United Karate System Club offers the class twice a semester, once in the fall, once in the spring, and once in the summer.
Coming up when we return, scammers are targeting you. We'll tell you what to look out for.
Plus, we'll have your full Black Swamp weather forecast. Stay with us.
Live local forecast with BG24 Black Swamp Weather.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Kaylee Hodge with your Black Swamp weather forecast. We started off the morning a little bit cooler than maybe you're used to. Perhaps if you got up early enough, you even saw some frost on your windshield. But we did warm up. We're actually at 56 degrees right now. Lots of sunshine in our area. Tonight, we're only going to be cooling down to about 42 degrees, and those clouds are going to be sparse here and there, but they will not be bringing a significant chance of rain. Tomorrow, we're going to be warming up to 60 degrees. Again, very few clouds. That's going to be a trend you're going to be seeing coming towards us. And then tomorrow night, we're only going to cool down to 47 degrees. That's almost the temperature we're at right now, so it's going to be significantly warmer than we are used to. A look at temperatures in our area. We're all right around 56 degrees. As you head south, you will maybe gain a degree or two, but as you head out towards the lake, you'll actually see it's a little bit cooler. Now, these past couple weeks, I've been telling you those lake temperatures are keeping the air around it warmer. We've officially reached the time of year where the lakes are cooler than the air around it, keeping the shores cooler as well. Here's a current look at your radar over the nation. You'll see we're actually really dry except for this very strong low pressure system we have out towards the east. That will be swinging through the Atlantic though and not affecting us in the upcoming couple weeks. A look at our, oh, this is very interesting. This is a wind speed map. You don't get to see this a very lot, but you can see that we're actually very clear right around Ohio. That's because we have very light winds in our area. That low pressure system is producing some very stronger winds out over the ocean. A look at fronts in our area, you can see we have a high pressure system located right over us. That's what's giving us these nice, clear, sunny days that we're going to be having on our way. Here's that low pressure system I showed you. And then the rest of the, lots of highs over the Rockies. As you go out through the next 5 days, you can see those warm, clear temperatures I've been telling you about. Lots of sunshine. It's going to be feeling very fall-like with very low chance of rain on Saturday.
Wow, 70 degrees on Monday. It's going to be another great weekend and going into the next week too.
Yeah, it's really great. We've had those cold temperatures these past couple days. I'm very, very excited for these warm temperatures on the way.
I love fall. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Thanks, Kaylee. The FBI is working with Sylvania police to catch a bank robber. Officials say the suspect walked into the Fifth Third Bank on Monroe Street in Sylvania Wednesday afternoon. The 40 to 50-year-old white male demanded money from the teller. He is described as 5'11", with a scruffy beard and mustache. Anyone with information on the suspect is asked to call the FBI at 419-243-6122.
In Toledo news, the Glass City has a new bishop tonight. Early yesterday afternoon, Daniel Thomas was appointed bishop. The ceremony took place at the Rosary Cathedral on Collingwood Boulevard. Church officials and hundreds from across the country attended this ceremony.
If you get something in the mail that says you have unclaimed funds, be careful. The state of Ohio says a fake company is mailing postcards across the Buckeye State. Victims are then asked to give their social security numbers. If you receive this postcard, do not give out that information. You can verify your unclaimed funds by logging on to Ohio's Division of Unclaimed Funds website.
Toledo's Museum of Art has received a new addition. The Liberation of St. Pete by Luca Gordiano is a 350-year-old masterpiece. The painting had been given to the museum from the Matheson Gallery in London. The art piece will be admitted to the museum in a special ceremony on November 13th at 7 p.m. in the Great Gallery. This event is free and open to the public.
And now Juan Pimiento joins us for a look at campus and community sports. Juan?
Thank you, Cody. Coming up on BG24 Sports, men's soccer faced off against Ohio State last night. We'll look at how the guys did against the Buckeyes. Plus, women's soccer is looking to keep its MAC winning streak alive this weekend. We'll have a preview on that game. All of this coming up right after the break.
Unbelievable coverage that you won't get anywhere else. This is BG24 Sports.
Welcome to BG24 Sports. I'm Juan Pimiento. Men's soccer fell in a shutout to Ohio State last night. The Buckeyes scored on 2 penalty kicks in the first half and added one later on. Bowling Green totaled just 6 shots compared to the 20 for the Bucks. The Falcons will be on the road again this weekend at West Virginia. BGSU offers many opportunities to get involved in charity work, this one being a volleyball game. Reporter Claudia Seibert looks at how the game is helping defeat breast cancer.
BGSU helps the fight with cancer in the form of a volleyball game. Students met at the Perry Fieldhouse to battle it out for breast cancer awareness.
The event is about raising money for breast cancer, and it's Nightlife and Element members against BGSU students.
Nightlife is a promotional group that is looking to get more involved with the community, which is why they decided to host a volleyball game. Element is a dance team on campus. This event is fairly new, being only the second year, but students are willing to come out and raise money.
We're doing something, good. We're, supporting breast cancer. A lot of people, need the research of breast cancer, so I'm glad I'm here to support that. A good cause.
Most participating students have been affected by breast cancer, so playing in this volleyball game has a deeper meaning for them.
It means a lot to me because my granny, she had breast cancer or whatever, and I kind of keep her on my side just to remember her every time I hit the ball. So it's kind of for her.
Volleyball is a fun way to raise money for a good cause. Reporting for BG24 Sports, I'm Claudia Seibert.
Nightlife and Element hope to make this an annual event. The International Boxing Club in Toledo is a free after-school program for kids. But reporter Katie Wernke says the club does much more than just boxing.
Toledo's International Boxing Club is helping kids stay off the streets, one punch at a time. Free of charge, kids have a place to turn when there is nowhere else to go. Founder Harry Cummins created the club to pay it forward to the community.
I feel it's my duty to give back to the kids in our community. And I'm making these kids promise me when they grow up, they give back to the community.
Young boxers like Michael Tolson learn important lessons, all while having fun.
You get to do matches and stuff, and you just get to run and play with your friends.
But having fun is just one part of the club's mission. The club lets kids unwind, but also stay on top of their studies. The only rule to box, good grades. Education is made a priority. Kids have to hit the books in the classroom before hitting the bags. Cummins says the main goal is to prepare them for after the fight.
I want these kids to be champions, not just in the ring, but more important, outside of the ring. We want champions in life.
At the end of the day, boxing is just a sport, but the club is changing lives all around. For BG24 Sports, I'm Katie Wernke.
Cummins founded the club 17 years ago and works with sponsors to keep it open. For more information, you can visit their website at ibctoledo.org. Over the weekend, women's soccer hits the road to face two MAC teams. Friday, the ladies are at Western Michigan, then they take on Northern Illinois on Sunday. Bowling Green is coming off back-to-back conference wins. Now, the last time the Falcons beat three MAC teams straight was 6 years ago. With a weekend sweep, the ladies have a chance to break even in the conference at 5-5. Swimming and diving opens up its season tomorrow night. Jumping right into MAC play, Bowling Green takes on rival Ball State. The Falcons return with 17 swimmers and one big addition, a diving team. Diving debuts tomorrow on the 1 meter and the 3 meter dives. The meet starts at 5 p.m. at Cooper Pool. And that's all for BG24 Sports. You can follow us on Twitter for Falcon scores and news, and check us out on Facebook for videos throughout the week. I'm Juan Pimiento, and we'll be right back.
There are about 7,000 identified rare diseases in the world, and only 500 of them offer some sort of treatment. Reporter Alana Nussel says a BGSU junior is making a change for patients of these rare diseases. Meet our BG24 News Person of the Week.
In 2012, Jacob Schelt's mother was diagnosed with a rare genetic disease. In order to help his mother, Scheldt quit the BG soccer team and created Recognize Rare.
Recognize Rare is an apparel company geared towards making it cool to support rare diseases.
Despite being rejected by business investors on the hatch, Scheldt continued with his idea and has managed to make it a reality. What started out as a small project soon became his passion in order to help his mother and all others suffering from a rare disease.
My mom was like the 14th person ever diagnosed, so there wasn't much research. It's kind of more important to me to try and not only save my mom, but kind of the 30 million Americans that are affected by rare diseases.
Recognize Rare continues to grow as a company, and Scheldt hopes to eventually collaborate with the university to raise awareness on campus.
I don't think anyone deserves a genetic death sentence, and I think we should try and change it.
Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Alana Nussel.
Scheldt is always encouraging anyone to get involved for the cause. You can find out more at recognizerare.com.
Well, Kaylee Hodge joins us at the desk again for a last look at the weather.
Yeah, guys, I've been telling you about this nice warm weather we have coming our way. It's going to be a very refreshing change from those cool, gloomy days we've seen these past couple days. We're going to start off our week at about mid-60s, and then we're going to very quickly warm up, and we're actually going to be in the mid-70s by Monday with lots of sunshine and very low chance of rain.
Well, with such nice weather temperatures, we might as well just head outside, rake up some leaves,
Yeah, go to
This weekend's going to be good weather for that. Get out there and do those last yardly chores.
Yeah, yard work or pumpkin patches are actually a very big thing right now. That sounds so much fun.
Yeah, pumpkin patches and apple picking.
Oh, stop it, you're getting me hungry.
Well, that's all for BG24 News tonight.
Check out these stories and more online at bg24news.org.
And check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
Have a good night, everyone.